Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. It is currently 8:05. You guys, it is so early, it is so cold, it is so gross outside. But as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of this video, we are going to see how many 5 stars I can find in this video. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because, number one, have you guys seen how many books are coming out this summer? I literally feel like this is a fever dream for readers. Like, I'm so excited to have so many new books to read. But we're starting out this video reading Daisy Hates. We are currently on page 128, chapter 18. I am quite literally obsessed with Christian. I loved him in Magnolia Parks, but we're getting more of him in this book, clearly for obvious reasons. But the things that we have learned from him or learned about him in this book make me love him even more. So this is just 10 out of 10. I am so excited, but yeah, let's continue reading. This is primarily a Christian and Daisy story, but I love Julian. I love Julian. I love him so much. Like, what? I love him so much. This is a good book, you guys, so far. So far, so good. I am currently on chapter 21, page 143. I am literally obsessed. Let's do a check-in. I am on chapter 26, page 173. I did come in here, I think the last clip in here was me saying that I love Julian. And that still stands true to this moment. I love him. And I don't know what it is about a toxic romance that hooks me so bad, but I just love reading toxic romance. I don't know why, but I love reading toxic romance. So like I said, I'm on page 173. I'm going to continue reading for a little bit, and then I've got to do dishes and get some stuff packed because, well, it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend, so obviously Sean and I are going home, so need to pack and do dishes before that happens, but I'm gonna read until my medicine alarm goes off. 50% mark of Daisy Hates, and I am once again eating this up. I don't know what it is about the writing or the books or the characters or the story itself. I don't know what it is, but I am obsessed. I literally eat it up like it's nobody's business. Don't know why. I don't know why. But this is already feeling like a pretty high rating as of right now. It's feeling like at least a 4-star at the moment. So yeah, so far so good. I'm, like I said, almost to the 50% mark. Sean should be getting home from work any second now, and then we've got to pack, and then I will be able to get back to reading. But yeah, so far so good. The way that I have said this once, I said this in the TikTok reading books recommended to me by TikTok video, but this is not a relationship that you should be looking up to, okay? These relationships are toxic. They are so toxic. They are not good romances, okay? So if you go into these books, don't look at these couples as something to look up to, because they're not something you should be looking up to. But I am on page 227 now. I am on chapter 34. Once again, these books give me whiplash because I really don't know which boy is the one for our main female characters, right? So whenever I was reading Magnolia Parks, I wasn't sure if BJ was the right one for her, right? But by the end of it, I was like, okay, they're really shit for each other, but that's their soulmate, you know what I mean? So this is kind of the same situation here, where I love Romeo, but I love Christian, and so I'm having a difficult time figuring out what the hell I'm supposed to be feeling in this book. And there's been a lot of talks about how Romeo has saved Daisy multiple times, and that the reason that they all love Romeo so much is because he has protected her and Christian hasn't. But Christian's not ever had Daisy in a situation where he's had to protect her. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm not sure when the ball is going to drop, because I know something crazy is going to happen. So I'm feeling good about this book, you guys. It might be our first 5-star of this video. I'm obsessed. I am obviously back at home now, and I have finished Daisy Hates. Now, the question everyone is waiting for. Was it a 5-star? No, it was a 4.75. I loved this book, you guys. It was so good. I fell in love with every single character. Sorry, if you see me looking over this way, I'm currently looking at the book, just daydreaming about it, but I fell in love with every single person in this book. I feel like Daisy hates Magnolia so much, but her and Magnolia are literally two sides of the same coin. They are both so similar, it's almost shocking. And I really felt for Daisy in this book. I feel like she went through so much during this book that I'm just like, you poor thing, you poor thing, you poor thing. She went through heartbreak on heartbreak on heartbreak. and this book was feeling like a 5-star until like the last few chapters. I felt like they were kind of repeating themselves but in different writing, if that makes any sense. I was enjoying the book, don't get me wrong, but I felt like a lot of the things that were being said in the last few chapters had already been said, so I felt like we were just kind of going in circles. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. But with that being said, Daisy Hates a 4.75 stars. I enjoyed this book so much, but we are now going to jump into the next book in this video. Like I said, I'm not sure if I said this at the beginning of the video or not, but I am choosing 3 books in this video, and we're going to see how many of them are 5 stars. I'm not just going to read until I find 5 stars. I am only picking 3 books, and they are books I have been anticipating or new releases, because what a time to be a reader. Okay, we're doing it. We're starting Summer in the City. I am so excited for this one. I have only read one other Alex Astor book, and it was Lightlark. I still have yet to read the second book, Nightbane, but I am going to get around to it, you guys. I promise. I am just not in a fantasy mood right now. So I'm excited to read another Alex Astor. I really do enjoy her writing a lot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna jump into this one. Let's see if it's a 5 stars. I have high hopes for this one. I really do feel like it's going to be a 5-star, but we'll see. Chapter 4 in Summer in the City. Also, can we please talk about how stinking cute this book is? Like, what? I love it. Anyway, yeah, I just got to chapter 4. I am enjoying this book a lot so far. Alex Astor is pretty quick with her writing, so I'm not bored. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I am 25% through Summer in the City. You guys, I really am loving this book so far. I, once again, have gone into this book pretty much blind. I do not know what happens in this book. I don't know who the characters are. I don't know what their names are whenever I went into this. Obviously, I do now. But whenever I went into it, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And there's fake dating. She's a screenwriter. He's a billionaire. I don't know what's going to happen in this book, but I am so far loving it. It is feeling very good so far. It is to the point where it's hard for me to want to stop reading, so that's always a good sign for me. Let's do a 42% check-in. I literally started this book yesterday, and I'm already 40% through. So Alex Astor, I don't know what she puts in her writing, or I don't know. I am genuinely obsessed with everything that I have read by her. She is working her way up onto my favorite author list. But yeah, 42% through. I love Parker. I love him. I just got to the part where Elle and Taryn and Emily go out to the bar and her phone dies, and her phone is the key to her apartment. So yeah, we are currently to that portion of this book. So I am genuinely loving this book so far. This is definitely feeling like a 5-star in my opinion. So is this going to be the first 5-star of this video? Maybe. I'm so excited. I really love this book. Obsessed. In love. All of the above. It belongs on someone who can outshine it. Please shut up. Shut up. I am absolutely adoring this book. Like, I don't think that I can express it enough how much I am loving this book and how much I am loving the characters. And not to say that it's a slow burn, because obviously there are things going on throughout the entire book, but the slow burn that we are getting is so perfectly placed. I feel like everything that's going on with this book is just 10 out of 10. Like, it really does feel like an early 2000s rom-com set in New York City, and I love this so far, and it really is feeling like a 5-star. Excuse me, plot twist? What? This quote is so beautiful. I just got done with the cry. It says, "To love me is to know my scars, and I'm the only one who's ever seen all of them." Have full body goosebumps right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. I literally have full body goosebumps. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. Hello. We are reading our third and final book for this video, and it is Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I just went to pick this up today, and I am so excited. I have made it to chapter 3 so far, and I am just so excited. Basically, my sister-in-law, Emily, she just finished this book, I think it was yesterday, but regardless, she has been talking about it for like 2 days now, and I read the prologue, and the first thing I saw was that our FMC is Eli Kilgore's sister, and I was literally just talking in my I think it was my summer book recommendation video, and I was just talking about how much I loved Eli, and I can't tell you how this book starts because it is kind of how not in love ends, so I can't really dive too much into it. But basically it is Eli's little sister. Her name is Maya, and her and Eli's best friend Connor do not get along for some reason. I think that there was some romance in the past, I'm assuming, and now that they don't like each other, and they're basically on a vacation with each other right now because, well, it is her brother's best friend, so they're on a vacation right now, and this is about to be so good. I'm so excited. I have a new Ali Hazelwood book in my hand. I literally could scream right now if it wasn't so late. I don't even know what time it is. It's 10:50. My phone is literally on Do Not Disturb right now. But yeah, so Sean just went over to our neighbors to play some video games. I am about to turn on some YouTube for background noise because, well, it's like 11 o'clock and I'm home alone. So I'm gonna turn on some YouTube for some background noise, but I'm so excited to get farther into this book. So let's continue. Let's do a 10% check-in for problematic summer romance. Let me put my bookmark in here really quick before I accidentally lose my spot and it ruins my day. What I will say is that Ali Hazelwood is doing the Ali Hazelwood thing, and I'm trying to find this quote. Hold on. I missed them so much. Held inside such mountains of grief, I constantly felt on the brink of choking. Only one thing lent me air, my rage. It reached through my ribcage and pierced little holes in my lungs. It allowed me to function. It kept me alive. And I just think that that is so beautiful. Once again, I've not really read too much of this book to have formulated opinions yet, but as of right now, I am enjoying this book so far. Everybody, it is 8:04 and we are going to be doing a 50% update on problematic summer romance. I am obsessed with this book, and I think that the relationship between Connor and Maya is, how do I explain this? It's really difficult. Like, they are 15 years apart. Like, they are nowhere close to the same age range. I am loving Connor and I'm loving Maya, and I'm loving that Connor is so protective of Maya and her. He's trying to protect her from him for as long as possible. And I really want to find out why, because I think that Connor is such a sweet guy, and so many people in this book have been looking at Maya and they're like, are you sure that he doesn't like you? Are you sure? Because I'm not so sure that you're sure. But like I said, I am 50% into problematic summer romance. I am on chapter 24, page 212. I am, like I said, I am just loving this, and I'm loving the like the past present tense. I love that it's jumping between timelines because I feel like we're getting more of our characters instead of having to get so much done in the present tense. I like that we are getting to go back and see why I almost called him Eli, why Connor and Maya are the way they are. Five stars. Five stars. I don't think I have the words for this right now, so I think I'm going to have to come back. 5 stars. As you guys saw me freaking out downstairs, we did end up rating Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood a 5-star. This was super spicy, but it was so beautiful. I loved every second of this, and like I said earlier, this follows Maya and Connor, but it also follows Rue and Eli from Not in Love. So this book was so beautiful. I loved the setting. I loved our plot. I loved the age gap romance. I've not really read a lot of age gap romances lately. I don't know why, but yeah, this one was beautifully told. And yeah, 5 stars. So I think that leaves us at a total of 2 5 stars in this video out of the 3 books that we read. What? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.